Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Gohan6425 back with another video, and today, again, I'm doing who would win, breaking it down fight. Um, so today, I decided to do this because I've seen a lot of people talking about it on the internet, and I was really fascinated on a lot of people uh, actually believing into this. So I've decided to debunk this battle because this is not even a real fair battle. So Sakura Haruno versus Rukia Kuchiki from Bleach. Sakura Haruno being from Naruto. Um, so you know how I do my battles, versus battles. I do strength, speed, skill slash technique, and durability. Now, yes, Sakura has the strength, punching, etc., but Sakura or Rukia's strength, um, it comes from more than just that. Like she's super smart. She's a strategist. That's where her strength lies. They've even said it before. Um, she outthinks her opponent, and that's where her real strength lies. Um, and you know, with that being said, it's with the strength edge. I'm going to give this an even um, edge for both characters, just because she doesn't have like the strength Sakura has, but she has intelligent strength. That's why how she was able to win a lot of battles. I mean, she's come up with most of the plans for the plot. Like you see her a lot. She's come up with the majority of all the ideas that Ichigo has, even though her drawings are so bad. Um, and Ichigo always rubs that into her face. Next, we have speed, and this is not even a contest. Rukia gets the edge here. Rukia's known for speed. Fast. Soul Reapers, for the most part, are faster than the speed of light. So that's something Sakura can't even combat with. So yeah, I'm not going to even really get into that one. Edge for again Rukia. Skill slash technique. Sakura, obviously she has her physical attacks taijutsu. She has her clones. She has her healing abilities. She's good at breaking genjutsus, and she's got a lot of good chakra stored up, as we see at the end of the series. But with that being said, okay, Rukia on the other hand has Hado number 33, and that's just one. There's others too, which is kind of like an energy blast. It's like a kind of like a blue fireball thing. She's got her Bankai. And there's so many things she can do with her Bankai once she uses Shidori and commands it to dance. That's the code for it. Her blade transforms and it activates her Bankai. Her Bankai is ice type. Like she has a bunch of ice techniques. She can freeze, like literally freeze Sakura. And there would be nothing she'd be able to do. With her Bankai, it's pretty hard to match it up. With that, there's nothing there. So again, with the edge for skill slash technique, it's got to go to Rukia again. I mean, there's just no way Sakura would be able to keep up with all the techniques Rukia has. Um, I mean, even in her human base form, even in her human base form, when she was wearing her school uniform, okay, she could still do energy blast. She could still do her Hatsuko number 33. Okay, she's shown herself doing that, and that's just in her regular form. That's not even in her soul reaping form. Okay, so that is going to be hard, especially with already the speed advantage. Durability, again, no question. Rukia here, because Rukia, again, she has taken some beatings throughout the series, and she has dished out some. The survivability here is clear cut. You know, yeah, Sakura has lasted, but she has not taken as much crap as Rukia has done on a regular basis. And with that being said, Rukia is the winner of this battle. And again, I'm not trying to knock on Sakura because I love my Sakura, but in all seriousness, there's no way in hell Sakura can beat Rukia. There's just no way. First and foremost, Soul Reapers are technically ghosts, and so only certain humans can actually see them. Others won't be able to. So if we're actually talking about a legitimate fight here, Sakura wouldn't even be able to see Rukia, because like I said, only certain humans will be able to, and we can't give Sakura a special ability that she didn't have in her universe. So again, you know, with Naruto and Ichigo, you can get a little more way with this because Ichigo is technically a half human, or well, not sure anymore, but I don't want to spoil anything for you. But you know, to our knowledge, is that in the anime series is that he was a half human and half Soul Reaper. So you know, you can kind of get away with that with that in Naruto. With Rukia, you can't, because Rukia is a ghost. Technically, she's a Soul Reaper, who's dead. Okay, Rukia is technically dead. Okay, you understand? So again, this is like a foregone conclusion. You know, even in her school uniform, I think Rukia could take Sakura. As sad as that sounds, I legitimately think she can, because she has been able to use blasts in her human form. She's been able to use her Hakuso number 33 in her, you know, school uniform. She's used it in her school uniform. It's really not fair. It's really not even a fair fight, honestly. Rukia has got this fight. There's no question about it. You know, Sakura is a good character, but this is not the fight that she's going to win. I mean, Rukia is way better than Katara, and Katara can beat Sakura. But in this battle, Sakura doesn't even stand a chance. I mean, at least with Katara, there's a 50-50 chance there. But with Rukia, there's no chance in hell she can win. Legitimately. And again, I mean, like I said, I mean, technically she can't really technically she would lose anyways, because she wouldn't be able to see where Rukia is, so she wouldn't even know that she's fighting fighting her to begin with. But if we're, you know, not doing that, applying that, and having them fight, you know, Rukia would win. There's just nothing there. She's faster. She's faster than you know, she's faster than the speed of light, and that gives her a really advantage. That's what gives a lot of Bleach characters an advantage over Naruto characters, by the way. Like I said, you can't you can't get around it, unfortunately. Rukia is too OP enough for people that are going to be like, oh, well, Rukia has never really shown. She's not really had any significant wins. That really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because she has shown what she can do in the light battles. I mean, she's not the main character. And she was never really designed to win all the battles, because Ichigo was always designed to do that. Rukia was designed to aid Ichigo, and be kind of like be his kind of like guardian or whatever, his guide or whatever, and his idea person, because she would always come up 9 times out of 10. She always came up with all the ideas for Ichigo, but she has had decisive wins. And you know what? For people that are saying that, Sakura hasn't had that many boss wins either, so you can't even really argue that either, because Sakura has only really shown 2 significant fights so far where she's actually been the main focus. And that was the tuning exam in the Forest of Death, and then against the Akatsuki person, the Akatsuki puppet master. Those are the only times Sakura's had really significant battles as well. All good battles, don't get me wrong. They were epic wins for Sakura. And she was so badass at doing it, don't get me wrong. Don't try to rub it the wrong way. I like me with some Sakura. But against Rukia, it's just uncomparable. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, that's what I think. Comment, rate, make a video response if you want to. Please subscribe to this video if you like this video or any other videos. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to subscribe. Out of here. Peace.